Okay, it shows already.
Does it show?
Yep, I see it. Na 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 na. Hello everyone!
Hola.
Welcome to part 3 of Sumeru. Okay. Today is Mike joining me for a couple minutes or hours, I don't know how long, until he have time. As soon as I start the game, Paimon decided to show up in my face.
Lol.
Be like, come over here. I'm like, no, I'm not ready.
Yeah, that's pretty zoom.
So last episode we met Kusanali, which introduced herself with Nahida name. I guess so we will not recognize her. And we're still in a loop, or I don't know what's happening actually, I still don't know. So, as I expected, it's not as simple as we thought.
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us?
There's the Kusanali.
I see.
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries,
Small
with tomorrow
one.
still out of reach. In that case, you might as well
Oh wait,
rest
this
with
thing
an
happened
brief moment of
yesterday.
hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often. And
I
thought
think
it
it's
might help you clear your
restarted
mind.
from this point because I didn't continue the quest.
Paimon
I
thought
see.
you did that! Whatever.
So yeah,
Of
they
course.
seen this already.
In the
I'll
time
skip some
we've been
parts.
together, you two have been everything to me. Paimon's
Skip
flattered.
Paimon, she's not important.
What I mean is, even
Bruh.
though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the
Paimon
only
is the
ones who
main
can see
character
me and
of
sense
this
my
game.
presence.
No.
In other words,
She
if you
is.
weren't here,
As a voice.
I may as well not exist.
She is the main character.
That's why you two have been
By the way,
everything
main
to
character
me.
has more voice
Get
lines now.
Nahida's talking about
All the time when
cookies
we do
and
this
stuff.
investigation, you actually play detective and you have to put dots together, and all the time main character talks in her mind.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the
Is indeed
situation?
correct.
Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
Fighting skills have been improving.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical conditions should also reset.
But they didn't.
So, what's your new hypothesis?
There, see?
Yeah.
I think I did this one last time.
If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive that same day again and again.
See, she's voice acted. Nice. I'll just
Lol.
submit. I think it was this one. It remembered my thing. We aren't in a time loop.
Oh, then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense. A brilliant deduction.
The god of wisdom. Well,
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong. To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
she doesn't give answer. I think she knows the answer, but she doesn't want to say it. By the way, we're the only ones who can see her, no one else.
Lol.
Because I think we're the only ones who are searching for her. Everyone else doesn't believe in her.
That isn't simple at all.
That's
Why
shame.
don't you go talk
Yeah.
to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new. Right. She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go.
And this is where I ended last time, I remember. Look how cute she is. She's so adorable. So
Loves.
cute.
Will you wish her?
Of course, my goal is to get every single god.
Ah.
And I will definitely play with her. Ah, fuck, I need to level up so many things. I don't have all the stuff. I
Too
think
bad. Real money exists.
well, making her good will not help me even if I waste money. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this. Treasure then I would definitely use her instead of main traveler. And I will use A also, but I'm not sure where. I want to use A, I want to use Xiao, Kokum, and Zhongli, of course. There's so many cool characters, I can't take this anymore. There's also other cool characters coming out, like Sino, Electro character, 5-star, the Anubis dog kind of outfit style boy.
That's something.
I don't know where I'm gonna get so many Paimon chips, this is impossible.
There you are.
A
Really
wallet.
took me a while to find you.
Yep.
As expected, Dia
Oh,
also
goodbye.
didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
I love how no one else remembers anything.
Well, you're still getting
Yeah.
used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I didn't tell anyone about it.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little
I'm sick of doing it every day.
Mhm.
Yeah, we don't need to
Oh,
explain
that
it.
works.
You suddenly became proficient with your greatsword because we've lived through the same day many times already, and our memories of the day are yours every day. Yeah. This.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
Alright then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
See how she is here, but that the real one is laying on the bed because so much time passed.
Yes,
Ah.
your memory's being
I
erased
think that's what thing
every
is. Yeah.
day.
Sonali said we have to stop this before she actually dies or gets injured or something
And
more.
I'd have to disagree.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sumeru's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate?
That's actually a good question.
Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
I thought about that too. But if the sages were behind this... So my theory is it's the academy, the people who are in charge of the town. I think they're the evil ones, and they're like... Because they already tried to stop the festival every day. And they don't care about the new god. And I feel like something is happening, you know. I think they're against the god or something.
That's strange, against the god.
Yeah, and to get to the god's castle, you have to go through academy.
Yeah.
And the god's palace is locked. If they utilize the entire city resources as well as information by background.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything.
That's a lot of work, though.
It's not very likely, but it's also
Yeah, but
not
luckily
impossible.
you don't get to say anything. Paimon says yes.
No,
Mhm.
it is
Let's do it.
impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Hmm.
Imagine how important Paimon's voice actress is. If she's gone, Paimon is basically done. And then
Yeah.
no talking at all for the main traveler.
Yeah,
Main traveler would need to talk then.
How would main traveler know what to do?
This is it.
How to work for if she
Yeah.
would be
This
gone?
is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional
This is
fighter.
crazy. They would not
My
be able to
martial
do
school
every
has
single
always
person's thing.
emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say, Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they use some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
Nah, that's stupid, Paimon.
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it.
And I have proof to that because I've seen this kind of thing in the other game.
The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training.
So what's that? Makes this sense.
I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Hmm.
Well, back to square one. Is our memory deletion theory also wrong? But
So do you have
at
to
least
pick up
we've reached
different
some
answer,
other
like
conclusions
different
in the meantime.
theory?
Not sure. We're in
Did
no
you see
time.
these already?
Yep,
No.
that's
Yeah.
true. So,
I think they might appear
can
again,
we
yeah.
think of any new ideas right now?
Let me think.
Strange?
Yeah, you have
Paimon
to
feels
pick
like
something
everything's
else,
been
I guess.
strange lately.
How come we've never thought about leaving the city?
Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution! Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city. Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too tired?
This is really strange. We should have thought of this a long time ago.
How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
Uh-oh. Hmm?
Interesting.
Yeah.
There you are.
Nahida, we're back!
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
What will happen if we try to leave the city?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
Wait, we already mentioned that? What?
We did?
Low.
We don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night.
What?
Huh.
But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town.
Really? That's kinda strange.
So they removed that
In
from
theory,
memories.
I should have already awakened all your memories.
Could be, could be.
Maybe this is the key.
Yep, something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
See the beep. After each beep, memories get erased.
Ah. So you have to wear earplugs to not hear the beep.
Memories are back!
Boom.
Oh, memories are back. Let's go and try to leave the city today.
About that. Well, where should Paimon begin?
Paimon, what do you mean?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you. Listen to
What?
it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
That's me talking.
Huh.
Oh my, actually my complaining worked. They actually voiced main character more.
Awesome.
This is my own voice.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
2 days ago. Oh my god, this is so
Time to carry
confusing.
out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go.
Hmm?
Oh god, it's so Wait, now I'm in the past.
Lol. Now you can spy and find the clues, I guess.
This is interesting. Can I like activate this portal in the past? That'll be so funny.
Huh?
Yes, I can. Lol.
Now you can teleport to the past. Oh.
Why can't we leave the city?
Oh.
What is the academia up to now?
Oh, they're not letting anyone out. The guards.
Ah.
Don't ask me.
Yeah,
How would I
academia.
tell you anything? This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
Bruh, that's so stupid. What an
Yeah.
It's
asshole.
not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How
But technically we
completely
can
unsurprising.
teleport because we're a traveler.
Yeah.
Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter
shit,
or
here we
exit
go.
Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
Of course, the Academia wouldn't share their plans with the pawn.
Angering
Lol.
me won't get
I
you
love how
anywhere.
Traveler is so
If I had
cocky
that
and
kind of
sassy.
insider info, I
Huh?
would have left this stupid post long ago.
Something changed. She changed after Inazuma.
It looks like he really doesn't know.
I actually like it about her. She's finally brave enough to say some stuff.
If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once.
Exactly, and I'm a good climber.
This is
I
a
can
good
fly from the
spot,
top.
and the
I even got to
won't
the
mess it up.
Kusanari's castle. And Guts didn't give care at all.
Huh?
Lol.
Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
Oh, maybe that's why Paimon remembers, because May Traveler tried to climb over, she forgot everything, and Paimon remembers because she stayed.
Ah.
Leaving the city might trigger disruption to our memories, yeah.
What if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you. Oh, Paimon knows Paimon can't do much, but
You okay there?
we've always been
Yeah, maar die
together,
kapot fella. Lol.
haven't we?
If we leave together, it'll just be the same as before.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look.
Okay, okay.
And please, be careful.
Hmm?
Memories!
Yep, now we're back.
Lol.
Let's go and try to leave the city today.
Yeah.
The
What? That's so
What's wrong,
weird.
Paimon?
That Paimon would never see you again. You just
Bruh.
disappeared. Paimon waited for you for hours.
Oh, I never came back.
You won. You never came back.
Ah.
Promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look.
Wow, what did I promise?
Paimon, calm down. She's here now. I don't think she understood what you were saying.
Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
Still sorry, Paimon. Although I don't remember doing any of this, I'll go with that.
Lol.
I won't leave you behind, don't worry.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you.
Yeah, who
The
would
most important
throw
thing
away
is that
good
you
snack,
didn't actually
Yeah.
disappear.
emergency food?
Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world.
Okay. Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday?
That is so strange. What the hell is going
I
on?
see.
Yeah.
Using two people's different perspectives.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you
Disappeared.
disappeared in
Wow.
an instant.
Huh.
You sure that's what you saw? You weren't zooming out or anything?
Yeah, there was some food on the table and she
No
got
way!
distracted.
Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
What's your perspective, traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
Yes, I don't even know that yesterday existed. Oh
I
wow.
guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
The hell? So they didn't just restrict access to the Sumeru city.
It really sounds like something big outside of the city.
They
is
just go
being
to
put in on
academy and kick
purpose.
some butt.
But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
If our memories will be erased...
Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me.
Yep, now we're talking.
Huh?
So strange.
Yeah.
Oh, time changed again. Huh.
Huh.
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
It's the thing that you put into your ear. It looks like this, but then it turns into leaf.
I made some
Like this.
little changes.
Oh.
Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand.
The Akasha was created
Anyway,
by the
we can use
previous
this now to
god.
record a
That's why
message,
she
right?
knows how to make them, I think.
So it
Yep.
transfers all the
Yeah.
skill.
I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now. Let's go then. Let's expose those sages.
Still think you should stay. Huh?
All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But Paimon still isn't happy about it.
See you tomorrow, Paimon.
Okay. See you tomorrow, traveler.
That's actually interesting. Are we
That
actually
covers
gonna...
everything that's
Never
happened
mind, I
so
thought we were gonna
far.
play without Paimon for once. We cannot escape Paimon.
Yeah, that's out of the picture. Like you
What I left for
cannot.
myself when I left the city.
Yes. Although the signal
Oh, we
was
came
choppy
back
and
to the
had some
present now.
interference, we still
Yeah.
managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty. Except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets
Whoa.
rather than people. I can't sense
Huh.
any human presence.
Wow.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents.
There's another part here. I only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And
Deep.
now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
And then memory gone. Ooh.
So what are those spaces?
The fucking clip.
So what are they?
So confusing.
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha Terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final space has also disappeared.
Final
Traveler.
space.
What do you think that final space could have been?
Oh my god. Space
Good
with
Netflix
human
show.
presence, the space where we were yesterday, the real world.
Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic? All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence.
Maybe this one.
Could be.
Nope.
That doesn't sound right.
Nope. This one? Nope. It
Yeah,
was
it's
this
a
one,
laugh.
the space where we were yesterday.
My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha.
This one.
Oh, so that's what it is!
Huh.
After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears. And we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces
I just go
now?
to academy, kick some butt and get the answers. Boom, done.
Well,
Yeah.
consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
I love how they still don't know that this is a fucking god. They still don't know.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
A secret, huh? Why she can just say that, yeah, I'm Kusanali, I'm the god.
Yeah.
I guess she wants them to figure out everything or something, I don't know. Give me some time, I need to organize my thoughts.
Hey, where are you going?
Away from you, Paimon.
Away from Paimon. Or emergency food.
Organize your thoughts on the familiar bench in the city. Well, I have to go sit on the bench and think. Why so far away? It was down. This place is like a maze.
Yeah.
I really like it though.
Hmm?
Fuck, I don't know where to go. Is it here? I think it is here. Yep, it is here.
Yeah.
I have to go more down. So far away.
Hmm?
There's Catherine.
Mm-hmm.
She was actually hanging out and be like, yo, what's up in the cutscene? That's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
She came to the festival and was like, hi, I'm actually on a break also having fun.
Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
Crystal sighed and she was like, oh my god, is that Catherine? Because, you know, she doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Genshin is getting better and better. I wish they just could fix grinding and that would be brilliant.
Who knows? Maybe they will make it easier in the
The
future.
dance of Sub-Zeros is
I'm
about to
complaining
begin.
about grinding every
going to
single
watch.
survey that they ask
Yeah,
feedback.
that's good. That's good.
Okay.
Maybe
why
it will
don't you go ahead,
change.
Junior Zod? We still have some other stuff to do first.
When I did the survey, when Sumeru
Mhm.
came, they were asking this survey about different games and stuff, what I like. I finished it, I got 50 Primo Gems for that, as a thank you. And then Chris was like, wait, you got Primo Gems? And then she also started doing the survey right away.
Lol.
Okay then. I'll see you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away.
I think I know the answer now.
So
How?
what is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with you.
Yeah, how do you know?
Tell us both
I don't,
Yeah,
even
one
I don't
thing.
know. How does my character know if I don't know?
How do you know?
I just sat there for a second and I already have to go back. Let's teleport. I'm next to it. See, I can teleport. No one is stopping me.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I wonder what would happen if I would try to teleport somewhere more. I think it will just, yeah, nothing would happen.
Yeah.
You're back. I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival?
Graduate from the festival.
Gotcha.
Ask away, Miss Nahida.
Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
Oh my fucking god, there's so
Yeah,
many.
did you discover?
Information on the Akasha because of the festival. I don't know. My main child didn't share the information with me. Spaces without
Whoa.
human presence, academic division results. People from Sumeru do not dream. Yeah, adults don't dream, only kids. When you grow up, your dreams disappear in Sumeru.
Yeah.
Maybe alchemic division results?
The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean?
No, it's not that one. Spaces without human presence.
All the bizarre spaces.
Oh,
I
it
saw
continued,
outside the
nice.
city had one
Now I have to
common
connect it
problem,
with something else.
a lack of human presence.
Bizarre space I saw outside the city had one thing in common, a lack of human presence. Dreams with no human presence.
Those spaces remind me of dreams, like the one
Cute
I
cat.
had in the Avidia forest.
Yeah, he's looking at me and screaming.
Dreams have no sign of human presence.
I don't know.
I've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
No. I'm just going with it, I don't
Okay,
know.
Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
No. People from Sumeru do not dream, is it this one?
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
It turned yellow. Oh, I can associate it with something. Spaces with human presence, maybe? Trigger? No. This with humans with no human presence. Yes, it worked.
Yeah.
Okay. Truth behind dreams.
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
Oh, so that's why they don't dream. The thing in their heads takes their dreams away.
Ah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Sumeru
Oh,
think they don't dream. But the truth is, the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it.
that's fucking insane. That's why adults don't have dreams.
And those species
Yeah.
with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
Holy shit.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this?
Oh god, it
Huh.
continues. The Akasha is a manifestation of the God of Wisdom power. Akasha operation requires a gnosis. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and it grants knowledge to the people. And it grants a knowledge also, yeah.
And it
They can
grants
ask anything
knowledge
from
to
it's
the
like an
people.
AI. Internet.
Yeah.
No, it's this one I think probably.
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate.
No. Efficient of God of Wisdom power.
It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Yeah,
Oh,
this.
okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams too.
So, Kusanali is basically like Luna. We were discussing this with Crystal. She can go to people's dreams also.
Oh my, that's scary.
That's so cool because there was a little girl, the woman who is laying down on the bed right now. When she was a little girl, she was scared and crying because of her sickness, and Kusanali came to her dreams. Hmm?
Ah.
But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom?
That's really
Is there
Zum Zum.
anything more to it than that?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
Oh, I have to
So
go
in
now.
other words,
Yeah. Okay. Thanks
the
for joining.
complete opposite of how
No problem.
Hypatia
Have fun.
understood it.
See ya. Bye. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Back to this. Give me a second. There we go.
Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick? The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use,
Yep.
huh?
Yeah, and they don't intend to stop there.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The Akasha sound, the appearance and disappearance of spaces, the Grand Sage speech.
Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content. Did he mean something more?
No, it's probably the sound.
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals.
Disappearances of spaces.
Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized.
There's the spaces.
Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded,
Associated with this. This? It should be this one then. No, really? Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, they have magnifying glasses. Mass production of dreams. There we go.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sumeru's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins
crazy.
another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sumeru's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right?
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
Alright, last question. Who am I?
Oh man, this is amazing. You're a god, bruh. The lies illusion. The moon?
they say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon...
So you noticed.
You're a lesser Lord Kusanali.
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that.
Yeah, right, Paimon.
Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all.
Yeah,
Now you
right.
mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
I have a lot of questions for you, but this doesn't seem like a good time. I have a lot of questions for you.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
Oh god, it's a lot. Why couldn't you simply tell us the truth?
You asked me this question before, my answer was, it would literally blow your minds. Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense. Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing.
Huh. How do you do the SH match to keep people from noticing this?
Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced this Sub-Zero's festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes them as surreal. Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any memories from earlier samsara, right? That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the Akasha. So whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sub-Zero's festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical dream.
That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia Forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up. Is that an example of what you mean?
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of deja vu. Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sub-Zero's festival samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again.
Huh. About the side effects of a mass-produced dream.
Can humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end? And if so, when?
We might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Eventually, there's only so much that people can tolerate. Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with, like Dunyarzad. This relentless exploitation takes an even harder toll on them.
People's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing! We've got to put a stop to this!
Why is the dream about the Sub-Zero's festival?
I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence?
Even you don't know the reason? Wow, now that's strange.
The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it. Traveler, do you have any information?
Oh, we're back to thinking. Dreams with no human present, the Grand Sage speech, information on the Akasha.
Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content. Did he mean something more?
Celebrate the birth of that god? Could it mean?
Wouldn't you think that's the truth? Any more questions?
Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable. After we end the Sub-Zero's festival samsara, we have to look into them.
How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous!
Exactly, why
In the
is
end,
happening?
I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
That
a
sucks.
sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again. Oh, we're
Oh,
out
fuck.
of time today.
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Wow. Poor Kusanali. Or actually, is her name Nahida then? Not
Good morning,
How to call her?
Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh no, she died.
Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
She couldn't have.
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way. Are we too late?
She
The real
died.
Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
You're so close.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, So what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also going to disappear?
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely.
Oof.
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream, so another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way, so that she could be her own person. But even so, she still
meant a lot to her.
far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sumeru's festival with so many regrets.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone.
Exactly, and they're gonna pay for this.
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Great, but how do we do that?
Although the Sumeru's festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Huh? So, how should we find that person?
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Imagination? What do you mean by that?
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when a server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate,
yeah, use your imagination
the dream will
and
respond
imagine
in
different
kind,
things.
and the server really will bring you gold and mora. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food.
So we find the host, then what?
Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
Oh.
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Sorry for that. I was just letting my cat out.
And even if we did
My
find
cat
them,
has this
how are we
habit,
supposed
if
to
I
make them realize they're
stream or
dreaming?
record, she's like, always wants something from me.
After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went?
Yes, I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far only for Dunyarzad to... She was such a good person, with such a simple wish. But fate was against her.
She's so demoralized.
Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake.
Exactly,
I was
Paimon.
wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
Unlikely. Knowing the plan, they probably became aware that they were dreaming, and the expecting host would be less likely to realize it's a dream.
Huh. That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
Maybe Faris, the Knight of Flowers? The one with the strange get-up. Huh.
Oh, that would make sense. Faris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sumeru's festival,
Huh.
right? Pretty core character.
I would never guessed.
Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
Mm-hmm. Why he though? That's interesting. Let's meet. Oh, it's Ningguang's birthday. Nice. Still don't understand about this. Like, what's the point of this? To keep it beautiful together. There's chicken tofu pudding. Oh, chicken pudding tofu. Huh. I wonder how that tastes. Is it down? No, it can't be here, is it? Or is it over here? It's probably on this side. Yep.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Just, it's a little hard to explain. Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
An experiment? That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Could you make a wish?
Imagine your wish coming true before your very eyes.
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sub-Zero's festival tradition or something?
Less questions, more wishing!
Okay. My wish. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her.
You're a nice person.
I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
Aww. Aww.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Oh, is it that obvious?
Fuck, that's
After
so
what I just
fucking
said, I
sad.
guess it is. When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy Sub-Zero's festival. What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years, 100 years, I'll serve her till the end of time.
This sucks.
Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing.
That's
Okay,
sad now that she's
I'm ready
gone.
to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
Yes, come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh, you're
What?
Did it come true?
Fucky. Sorry, but
What?
only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home you go.
It didn't come true, so he's not the host.
Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should've
Kinda
expected it wouldn't
would be
this
too easy. It has to be someone
It
else.
seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her. But none of them has any idea that she...
Paimon, don't
My
tell me the
lady,
sad
step
things.
back.
That sounds like
Dia?
Dia. Oh, right.
Is she
This
a
is when
host?
Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers.
Teach them a lesson they won't forget.
Huh? But Dia can handle them. Hey, Traveler!
Let's kick their butt. Who is the host? Is it Dia? Maybe it's Dia.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take...
Take the Dinsen and leave.
Hey, this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you.
You're wasting your breath.
You... Ugh, fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills. Anyway, watch yourself.
Don't worry. Did this 1,000,000 times.
So you got yourself some backup. Suit yourself. You're going down.
We'll see about that. Mr. Rapper Jean leave with the I have or will have order.
Rest and rebuild. Billowing surge.
Hand always shoots. What was the thing? Oh my god, I had to look at it later. Oh, more.
Where do you think you're...
Solidify.
I'm not going anywhere. You're the one who is hiding behind the counter.
I'll be back.
You don't have to be back. You're gonna be dead right now. Oh, you're not dead? There we go.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys?
Yeah, I think that's what happened. I'm just angry at myself.
You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this. Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something. Remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up? She said it was because she had forgotten something.
Yes, I do remember that.
Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Sub-Zero's festival.
Should we check out what the item is? Maybe it'll give us some clues.
Yeah, even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more than this needle in a haystack search. This is the place. It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Exactly.
Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
Caring. Why did you steal Paimon?
This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
I mean, you already stole it, so why not? Oh god, so... after almost 16 days, I was finally able to get these notes written before the Sub-Zero's festival. Once the festival ends, you and Paimon will probably continue your journey immediately, so I was hoping that I'll be able to give this to you before that. This is a compilation of folk legends concerning Lesser Lord Kusanali, created from a series of interviews that I conducted in the succession and wrote down. I interviewed so many people, but I'm afraid that there are very few who know much about her. Still, I hope that this will be of use to you in your search for her. Aww. Kanhara Villa's water supply was once contaminated, forcing everyone to get very far out to get water. But one day people suddenly found that the water was drinkable again, and some said that a green light was seen near the water source the previous night. Everyone believes that this was the divine power of Lesser Lord Kusanali at work. This sounds quite possible. The documentation of water sources via natural means probably takes ages. Did Lesser Lord Kusanali appear in the Gandhara Villa then? After Mama passed away, I was super afraid of the dark and couldn't sleep. But from one day on, I could hear a voice that would chat with me till I fell asleep. A nice lady told me that Lesser Gold Kusanagi must have been watching over me. Poor child, I hope that the Sub-Zero's festival makes him a little happier. This is quite similar to something I experienced back then as well. She is indeed a gentle god. There was this one time when I had a wee bit too much to drink and couldn't find my way home to save my life. Then when I turned a corner, I could have sworn I saw Lesser Lord Kusanali. She was very tall and had the most muscular arms, and she caught me when I slipped and fell. The next morning, I found myself sleeping under a tree. I reckon that must have been her looking out for me. I'm not sure this one has that much value as a reference. That was probably just a tree, right? These folk records appended with the Dunyazart's references and opinions leave every page densely packed.
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away. Even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's festival and had all her health problems to worry about. She must have wanted to give this to us as a
Hi,
gift
Everett.
on the day of the
Welcome to the
Sub-Zero's
stream.
festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
Wow.
Hey! Where are you off to now?
Traveler is really sad. I mean, yeah, it does suck. We were so close. Person who did this will pay. I will give all my wrath at that character. That's a puppet though. Is it? I mean, it has to be.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
Mm-hmm. I feel better if I say this out loud. Thank you.
Traveler?
Oof. Oof, this gives me the
Exhausted.
feels. This just
Come to
hit
think of
hard.
it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
Oof. Gosh, game makes me wanna cry. It really hits the feels.
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's dance of Sub-Zerus.
Can barely recall it now.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come...
Not leave behind my regrets.
What? Where are we going this time?
To watch the dance of the Sub-Zeros. I hope those assholes will not fucking ruin it again. Oh, I cannot talk to her. Probably for the best. What if it will come again and then try to stop it? Oh, and then I will get mad and I will just freaking be angry at at them again also. There it is. Yep, they're there again. Ah, shit.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
Oh, main Charlie's pissed.
Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the academia. I don't want to drag you into this.
You don't have to.
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste.
What is going on?
Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
What? They're puppets.
Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this. So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
What's up with those flowers? What?
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
What?
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
Huh.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So, how?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Neela, close your eyes.
Huh?
Is she the host? Imagine that the Grand Sage and his intruders are not here in front of you.
You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try.
Oh my goodness.
Hey!
She is the host, we found her.
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host. What a surprise! Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assumed there will be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real Padisaras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu?
Correct,
But if
Paimon.
we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilu realize that?
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
It was easy. How did you come to that conclusion?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sabzeruz festival?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes, But his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where
Awesome.
you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story.
Now that Neela is aware of it, the dream should be over soon.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over too.
We were so
Since
close.
we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can.
I've been waiting a long time for this. Please, that's your heart out. I accidentally spoiled this cutscene for myself. Mihayo spoiled it in YouTube. This is very, very beautiful.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zero's.
Awesome. It's very beautiful.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Ah, fuck, right in the feels. Oh, I'm so happy that she's here and she saw it. That was very beautiful. Gosh. Hey, is the thing finally over?
Good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
Good morning, Paimon.
Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night?
Oh fuck! Don't speak like you like a.
Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. The Sub-Zero's festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero Samsara?
I remember now.
Quick, take off your Akasha terminal.
At the end of the Dance of Sumeru, I think I saw. Let's go see Dunyan's art. But, wait, did she die or?
She's not in her room. What happened?
Let's go to the usual spot.
Huh? What usual?
Yeah, you just follow me, Paimon. But wait, didn't she die? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Is she alive?
Well done, traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, what are you doing here?
And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
Her voice sounds very familiar.
Dunyarzad! You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Oh, Traveler Paimon, I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zero's.
Amazing, so she did see it. Oh, my first constellation, let's go! Razor Grass Blade hits at a point will regenerate 3.5 energy for the traveler. Let's go! Yeah, I don't have any of these.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sub-Zero's festival.
Wait!
And Dunyarzad, did you save her?
Oh wait, this is the Kusanali? All this time Catherine was Kusanali? Oh my god, what a twist!
It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened.
I was like, wait a second, your voice sounds very familiar.
Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the Traveler's favorite bench?
Traveler's favorite bench. Oh my god.
What's going on? Why are you two so excited to see me? Hasn't it only been a night?
It's actually been much longer than that.
Oh? Strange. Was I really asleep that long? No wonder I have such a headache.
Awesome. I'm happy you're actually here. Where's my camera? Let's take a picture. Well, I'm happy that she's seen the dance and that she's okay and alive. Oh. I have no idea where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. I think, yeah, I'm going in the right way. One day I will learn this place. So, Catherine.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's alright.
After we parted on the last day of the Sub-Zero's festival, I left the city and saw what the Traveler had described.
Imagine Catherine meets Catherine, that would be so weird.
Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible. But it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara.
No. So we did
So
make
it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end.
Yay!
Not a moment too soon.
A very happy ending.
Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. I need to spend more time observing human emotions.
Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently.
All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right?
Yes.
After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward, I will answer any and all questions.
Okay, where do I begin? About what I saw in a dream at the Avidia Forest.
At the Avidia Forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall unconscious and dream of a huge tree and a red sky.
You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world and forget me.
Yeah, so you do know. We've been wanting to ask you what that was about, and if the red sky was related to Conria.
It seems like the Traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul. Perhaps her last memory before she died. As you two probably know, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria. The timings of these events do line up, so your suspicions are reasonable.
A message from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? We thought it was from the Scarlet King.
The Scarlet
Who the
King?
hell is Scarlet King?
That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. You probably just heard some of their conspiracies.
Okay, so what does the message mean?
I still haven't managed to decipher it. Even the Akasha isn't currently capable of doing that. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has a very dangerous aura to it. Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned the Academia about this many times, but people still keep falling victim to it. But I believe this is the key to saving Irminsul. That's why I've kept trying to decipher it.
So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tainari also said that Irminsul is sick. Is it because of the contaminated consciousness? But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, it seems like our search for you was all in vain.
The Traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. With you here, we may have a chance at deciphering it. No, we must decipher its secrets. I've already eliminated all other factors that might affect Irminsul. This is the only one left. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate, as well as Tevat's.
Huh. Okay, next question. Why do you look like Catherine?
To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
Wait, did you brainwash Catherine?
How did you do that? Poor Catherine.
Oh my god.
Does this mean you can also occupy other people's
Oh my god.
consciousnesses?
This is awesome.
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal. The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha. I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
Hold on.
Wait, what?
Deep dark secret? So Catherine is... No. Wonder Paimon felt something was off about her.
So she is a puppet. All these secrets, all these things that they were saying, like what she says error and that kind of stuff. She is a puppet. She's not a human. Oh my god, it all makes sense now. Oh, this changes a lot.
What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Surasthana?
That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru. At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since. However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me, a symbol of her passing.
So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare they!
Wow.
Why don't you teach them a lesson, Nahida?
In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent. Even after her death, the Akasha is still empowering this nation. And I'm still really far away from being able to call myself the God of Wisdom. Moreover, the Academia is also more proficient at governing this country. My existence has little meaning.
To me, you're already an excellent Archon.
Yeah, you got a lot of believers.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at the Sub-Zero's festival. Everyone who showed up truly loves you.
Exactly.
Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as I can connect my consciousness to the Akasha. Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that. But for now, and try to live up to being a deity in the meantime. Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there. Doing all that should be enough.
Huh. So about the sage's plan.
There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. This is the first time I've seen them step out of line. I wonder what caused them to go down this path, and what they hope to achieve. Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, if the Traveler hadn't broken the Sub-Zero's samsara, the situation could have become dire. I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all the people of interest seem to purposely avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. I think they're deliberately trying to hide something.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Kainari to join some kind of project. Could it be related?
Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives, make things right, and punish them if needed. But I'll have to be discreet, or they'll see me coming.
No one has realized the issue with the Akasha?
You mean how the Akasha stops you from having dreams?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's been such a long time. No one's noticed something's up?
It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirection.
Misdirection?
The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality and wisdom. Not dreaming is a badge of honor in Sumeru, even if the truth is that their dreams are being reaped by the Akasha. With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their use of the Akasha to facilitate their research. Besides, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata must have created the Akasha in the hopes that it could be used to its full potential. That's why I've never come out strongly against this. Anyway, the perspective advocated by the sages drowned out any voices of doubt. By now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dreams.
Why don't you ask about the brother?
Got it. I hope my answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge. To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. I think I may need to rest for a while. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the Sub-Zero's samsara in the immediate future.
That's good.
Go and get some sleep. Leave everything to us.
What a relief. This is truly the most exhausting birthday I've ever had.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here? Do either of you know?
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened to walk by, so we thought we'd wait for you to wake up.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime.
Maintenance.
Oh, I'm fine. I better go. Thank you.
She has a keyhole in there in the back. People were also talking about that. She just disappeared. Okay. Corpse of Turtle going to talk to Effendi. Who the heck is Effendi? And where is that? Oh. That's all. The lost child. Well. Here's the story for you guys. So we finished the main story, now only side quests remain. I think I will do these myself off camera. If you want, you can enjoy them and watch. This is really amazing so far update. I really love Sumeru. Sumeru is my favorite nation so far. I don't have enough power gems, do I? It's not available yet. Yeah, 5. I need more 5. Oh, I'm almost at the 6. Well then. I think I will end it here for today. And next stream will come out when another main story update will come. In the meantime, I will grind, I guess, some stuff with the characters. Thanks for watching, everyone. Oh. I clicked away. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video or stream that I will do. Bye!